Good afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone conversation with the ancients. My name's Priscilla. This is my friend Heather, my fellow crone. And today we have a bit of a change. And today we are welcoming another crone JunoSphere to our channel. So we will not be having Scott today due to some family issues. And we're going to do readings instead and have fun with Juno as
And
soon
if
as I
you
turn
have
my
any
phone down.
questions, it is kind of an open forum. We will try to answer questions.
Just no
Yes,
political stuff.
anything
Right.
but political. We'll
Anything
be
but political.
happy to answer. So we're literally going to do some card readings today, guys, because why not? We can, and we all have different decks.
Yeah.
So
All hands on decks today, huh?
yeah, all hands on decks and all decks on hands. So
Yeah, and even I have different decks. So
exactly,
unless
it's going to
you
be fun.
specifically want one of the usual ones, I've got different decks.
So I just want to say hi to Indigo Jaguar. How are you today, Miss Heather? And Butterfly Kisses Healing. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. And Juno, I am dying over this Mandela. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Well,
Gorgeous.
I'm showing you this, Source. This is one of my favorite stones, quartz heart. And
Beautiful.
they're like just so nice to hold when you're meditating or when you need to calm down or, looking for guidance or something. I just love it. It's just a really nice, like a worry
It's a
stone
nice
almost,
size.
Yeah.
It's a really
Um,
nice size.
Yeah, it fits right in the palm of your hand, which is nice. So this is, I don't know if anybody knows, but I'm doing a series of mandalas that Spirit led me to start about a year and a half ago when I moved out of Tucson under strenuous circumstances due to the thing that happened to all of us in 2020.
Right.
So Spirit told me to start making these mandalas, and I didn't really know where it was going to go. And I've even lost track. I probably have maybe between 15 and 20 of them completed. So there's going to be either 33 or 44 of them. I'm not sure. So
Wow.
anyway, this one I'm doing a series called The Seven Sisters based on the Seven Sisters, the stars and the Pleiades.
Mhm.
So that's what this series is. So people might have seen the pattern, but the colors are different on the different mandalas. But
Right.
every stitch is a prayer. I play specific music. I diffuse essential oils, or I do all kinds of sacred things while I'm working on them. So, and they're also a great form of meditation for me when I'm working on them.
Oh, I
And
bet they are.
when I did the first one, it's like 44 inches across, and I put it up on my bedroom wall. It's a big round, all different colors, and it felt like I opened a portal. It was like I mean,
Wow.
in a good way. I don't mean a weird,
Yeah.
like, it was like I felt like I could just walk right through that and go somewhere else. And so now I have them all over my walls. I buy all the fancy little tacks I can find, because it takes, like 50 or 60 or more
Oh, I
to put
bet
them
it
all, each
does.
one up. So anyway, I yammered on too
Oh,
much,
I
but
bet they're gorgeous on the wall like that.
yeah. And this has got
Beautiful.
in the center, the Seven Sisters are the first ones that I've incorporated this metallic thread that's got sequins in it. This one's got gold
I
and the
was
other
going
ones
to
have
ask you what
silver.
was in it.
Yeah, can you see that? I don't know if you can really make it out too
Yes.
well.
Yeah, they
Okay.
do
Yeah,
sparkle.
I was going to
Yeah,
say, do you have crystals in there or what?
yeah, I know. That's down the road, And some of them I'm going to probably add.
Oh, I
No,
would have to
seriously,
mention
I'm going to
crystals.
add crystals to some of them, but they have to be fairly lightweight ones because they'll distort if you're hanging it on the wall. It'll
For
distort,
sure.
you know.
Well,
So
I think if I happen to have one of Juno's Mandelas, I think I would have to put it over the table that we use for our show. Right?
If
It
it
would
was
just
big
fit
enough, yes.
beautiful right across here.
40 inches
Can't.
might do it. Yeah.
Well, I build to suit, I mean.
I
You want
love
one
it.
bigger, we'll do one bigger. But
Oh,
they have become a real spiritual journey for me,
I'll bet.
and a way of reaching out, and like several of the different readers in our community have them now, and I just feel like it's weaving us all together. All these threads are connecting us,
it's a
because we
beautiful
are all one.
analogy, and it's true because we are weaving together our
Yeah.
group energetically.
Yeah.
You're doing it with the mandala. That's beautiful.
Yes.
And like
I
I had
love that.
sent Allie a shawl that I made her that's rainbow colors in it, different gradients. And then when she got sick a few months ago, I sent her like psychically, I was sending her healing energy through that because she
Oh,
would put
right.
it on, and I really feel there's something to that.
I'm sure there is. I'm
But
sure
that's
there
the
is.
intention. I put it anyway.
That's really cool. Hi, Rose. How are you? And Samantha, welcome. I'll just repeat, we have a change of plans today. We have the lovely JunoSphere here today for something different. Scott has some family things that he needs to take care of, so he wasn't able to join us today. And thankfully, Juno was.
Yes.
So we're going to do card readings. So if you would like, what do you want to pull? 2 or 3 cards a person?
Yeah. Do you want to answer questions, or do you just want
We
to
can
read?
answer questions. We can read the let's do answering questions. What do you say, Juno?
Yeah, it works for me. And just so everybody knows, I can't see the chat, so I'm not ignoring anybody. I might, and that's fine that I can't. It would be more than I can handle right now.
Well,
Okay,
then,
well I can take care of the chat because I can see the chat.
Okay.
and everybody loves your
Mandala.
I
Oh,
think it's
thank
beautiful.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
of
The
course
colors
they
are even prettier in person than they are on camera. It's
I'll
like I
bet
get to
they
play
are.
with light, with the colors are light, and I just get to create with light all the time. And
Yeah.
they're such
They're
a
really
joy.
gorgeous.
And I'm so thrilled that people are enjoying them. It means a lot to me.
All over the world. Think of how many of those mandalas are out there now with the different readers and stuff. So
And then
I see
they're
them
also
on other
out there.
channels.
Yeah, I was going to say, since they're on YouTube, they're out there everywhere.
That's true.
It's really trippy to turn on my TV and see my background. Like I made Danny Shay's
I
tarot
bet.
tablecloth, the 2-sided tablecloth. So it's like every time he's on in shows, it's like, oh. And one time, I think it was Jean and Allie and Terry Lee and maybe Terry Suzuki were all on at this, and just spontaneously, they all held up my mandala at the same time that I made them. And it was like,
Oh, I love that.
the energy
That's
was really
beautiful.
interesting to have that happen. That's never happened before. So
That's really cool. I
Just
love
remember,
that.
if you have a question you want answered, please put it all in caps so that we'll
Okay.
know.
Yes, and I can't really type on my computer the way it is. So you guys, we're going to answer questions. If you would please type them in the chat room in all caps with crazy emojis, whatever
Something to draw our
feels
attention.
good, but something to draw my old crone eyes to it. Okay, and we're all going to do cards for whatever your questions are. So start asking. We're ready.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys are, we are.
But until then, we'll continue chatting.
But Indigo Jaguar asks, is there a link for purchasing Juno's mandalas?
Sorry about the dog. My car alarm's going off. By that I
That's
mean
all
my
right.
dog.
Ours is answering.
No.
Samson's answering.
They're giving messages.
They're talking to each other.
They're doing canine psychic work. Sorry, ask me the question again. Oh,
do you have a link?
When my friend Tilly gets here, I'm gonna hang on a second. When my friend Tilly gets here, she does Etsy and eBay and stuff, and she has sold my stuff in the past. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get that connected. And I have a domain name. I just haven't set up a website yet. So I'm working.
So that's coming. That's fantastic.
Right.
Yeah, it
And
might be
she's
down the road away.
pretty soon, isn't she?
In about a month. Excuse me, 1 second. I have to make an adjustment.
No worries.
What's coming next? Wow.
I got your question, Rose Flower. As soon as Juno gets back, I'm going to show it. Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
Nah,
If a
no
tree
worries.
falls off, if a leaf falls off a tree a mile away, he barks.
Ours is
We
the
understand
same.
that. We understand that.
And Iris
real well.
wants to answer, so.
And they don't. I never talk to anybody because I'm at home alone. So if I'm on the phone or talking on Zoom or something, he just does not like that. He's jealous.
Isn't that funny?
Gotta
They're
have his few
so
words.
interesting animals.
Oh yeah. So what are we doing?
Okay, we have our first question. Can I please get a reading for what's coming up next? And this is Rose Flower.
And I'm going to pull 3 cards.
And I'm going to pull, well, I'm probably just going to pull one of these my sister cards.
So everybody, my camera's upside down, and I don't know how to make it right side up, but we're gonna work around it.
Oh yeah, if anybody in the chat knows what she can do to adjust it. Now we sent her the link, so I don't know.
I know how to do it in Zoom, but I don't know how to do it in StreamYard.
I don't either.
That's okay. We'll
Lay down. Come lay down, babe. Come lay down.
And this is for Rose, did you say?
This is for Rose Flower. Can I please get a reading for what's coming up next?
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting some questions. Yes. Thank you. I got you, Heather. Start. Thank you, Butterfly Kisses. Thank you to all the moderators. You're awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys. Shuffling with gloves on is not the easiest thing in the world.
I'll bet.
Boy, and some decks shuffle easier than others.
And the newer one, you know, that takes a while when they're new to get them to loosen up.
Yes.
Separate. They just want to stick together because they're scared.
Because they're scared?
Yeah, they're scared. Well, I don't want to go out there and be around people. And then it's like, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I love it. Okay, now we're getting some questions. That's fantastic.
So I have while we're waiting, I have, this is the Sword of Light Archangel Michael deck. This is the Healing with the Fairies Doreen Virtue deck. And this is Animal Apothecary by Kara Elizabeth. And the Archangel Michael deck is Radley Valentine.
Oh, wow. Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you start, Juno?
Really?
Well, okay. Or unless you want to start.
Okay, we got it. Jump in, right? We just got to get over
We got to
it.
go for it.
The first card is card number 6. Be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anybody sway you from expressing your authentic self.
Nice.
Yeah, can you guys see that?
Interesting.
Yep.
So powerful message. And the next card we have is Higher Consciousness. So, you know, I think we're all really focusing this. Everybody in our group is really more than ever, probably maybe in their whole lives, focused on higher consciousness right now. You just think of the times
Isn't that the truth?
and how, as challenging as it is, it's a real honor to be here at this time and to be part of the energy that is encouraging us to use our higher consciousness.
You know, it really helps to know that it is such a special time when we get hung up in the day-to-day stuff, when we realize, you know, we chose to be here at this point in time because it is such a special time in the time of humanity as well as
And the time when we're
and the
needed to
universe.
help everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we can do the most good, you know, we
Yeah.
wouldn't have been appreciated 5 years ago. We wouldn't.
No.
You and I, we probably wouldn't be on here. I don't think.
I know I wouldn't have been. Sure, Wiki, I got you.
And I love this card. It says better than you can imagine. And it's a dragonfly. And in the bottom, there's like a little baby waiting to be born. And with dragonflies, they live like when they're hatched, they're underwater for like, I don't know, I think it's 3 or 4 weeks. So the only world they know is that underworld water. They don't even know yet that they can fly. But once they become adults, you know, and then they fly. So no matter how things might seem for us individually or for Rose right now, you know, you can fly, baby. You just don't know it yet.
Wow. Well, I just pulled one card because I'm doing this other stuff as well. So I'm not going to be able to pull 3. However, I pulled the snake. And this is the Angels and Ancestors card by Kyle Gray. And so it's literally shed that skin, shed that old skin, let it go and move up. You've got the power.
And they're healing too. Snakes have a healing energy.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards, and it's hard to see against there, but they're a new one. And I pulled 3, and the first one was spiritual union. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a one-on-one like marriage or engagement or anything like that. What it means is you're beginning to find the people that you can resonate with, and everything is beginning. Your friendships and your groups of who you know are beginning to change, and that's a good thing. And they said, no matter what, remember that, and this is a shadow card, everything keeps moving. Everything keeps going on. Whether you're involved in it or not, it's still going. So you've got to keep up with it. And by doing that and changing your friends in there, it's cause for celebration, which is what this was. Celebrate, rejoice in celebration. Things are going to get better. You're going to feel better. You're going to know that you're where you belong because you've got the right people with you. Okay.
Nice.
Nice readings.
Very nice readings.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. I wanted to show something real quick. Say hi to Wiki and Lady Saul. Thanks for being here. I've got you on the list. Wiki said, you know what? If it hadn't been for technology, we probably none of us. I think we had to wait for technology to have this community. I think you're probably right. I never looked at it that way, but that makes absolute sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who's next.
That's why I love your background. I love how you've got all those connections behind you. It's so cool.
It's our snaps.
Just one card each? Okay, we can do that.
No, go ahead and do what you were doing.
Do 3 cards?
Let's do 3.
All righty.
She didn't know we were going to go for 3. She's
this is different,
one.
so we're going to do things a little differently and maybe more than
we're
normal.
coloring outside the lines today.
We are definitely coloring outside the lines today, kiddos.
Outside the box.
Oh, so this is for Indigo Jaguar.
And Roseflower says that I resonated with the messages. Can you see the stuff below our pictures?
I can see when you post the
Okay.
I can see Indigo Jaguar. That I can see.
Okay.
But we will let you know the responses.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rose says that I resonated with all the messages.
Oh God.
Hi, Janet P. Welcome.
Hi, Janet P.
A little bit different show today.
I feel so clumsy shuffling my gloves.
That middle set of cards you have goes, well, both sets go beautiful with that mandala, don't they? The colors.
Mm-hmm. I just love colors. Like I can't stand to have bare walls, white walls. Just makes me feel like I'm in an institution. I have to have color and something to look at every inch of my place.
That one's there.
Well, this one jumped out. So we'll take that one.
Okay. Do you want to go first? Or if not,
you're ready,
I can.
go.
Okay, I will go.
Yeah.
They're saying I have 3 cards. And the first one is fulfillment of wishes. Things that you want to happen will be coming through. So don't be discouraged and don't succumb to boredom because it's going to come through. Everything is going to take its time, but it's going to come through. Remember that the universe is yours and they have their plans and it all goes by their timing. Okay?
Nice.
I got the Oracle card. Wait for important information. And you know the Oracle, she sometimes tells us things that we don't want to hear necessarily, but she tells you the truth. So keep in mind, the Oracle's out there with information for you.
Coming from the universe.
Coming from the universe.
Are you just pulling one, Priscilla?
Yes, I'm just pulling one so I can keep an eye on the chat.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So this goes right along with Heather's card. This is card number 4, the starfish. Keep trying. So exactly what Heather said. Ditto that. Just
cool.
Keep on one foot in front of the other. I found that song. I don't know if you guys know about sea shanties. Where they're like the songs they used to sing on the old whaling ships and everything. And there's this.
I know what they are, but I don't know any of them.
Oh, there's this one called The Weller Man, and this guy from Ireland or Scotland just started thumping on his guitar, sitting out there and singing this song like a cappella. And it's like when I have to put one foot in front of the other and do it, like when I had to move and it was like one step in front of the other, physically moving, I sang that song to myself and it really helps. So keep
Can you
working
sing
on
it to us so we know what
No,
it says?
the dogs would really howl. I won't put anybody through that.
I totally
see the
get
words.
that.
That's good enough.
I understand.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. If I come up with it, I'll let you know, but you can Google him. This is parenting and children. So I don't know if you have children or, we have children in a lot of ways and we have parenting in a lot
Or
of ways.
fur babies.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we become parents to our own parents, when they get older in life, the roles get switched. So,
and you can refer to yourself as parents when you're teaching people about what we know, because you basically are helping them grow, just like a normal parent would do.
True.
Exactly. And I don't do a very good job with my dog with parenting because he barks. There's just only so my abilities are limited. Oh, card 14. Have no fear. Fear is a trap.
She has fur babies.
Does she? Oh, cool. Well, there you go. Indigo. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back.
Wow, that's powerful.
And they're referring to the boredom and the disappointment you feel when you don't get something right away. It's not that you're not getting it. It's on the universe's time. So,
That universe does not do things according to my timeline.
No.
Have you noticed that, you guys?
And the other thing about this card, this is from the Archangel Michael deck. So that's,
Oh, great.
Also letting you know he's got your back.
Sword.
Don't be afraid. Yeah.
That
And you know
sword
how
of
they
light.
have that acronym for fear, false evidence appearing real. And it occurred to me one day, false expectations appearing real too, because I'll get my head all, whether it's something I'm really looking forward to that then doesn't happen and I'm disappointed, or something that I'm worried is going to happen, and there's just, and then another one is what, face everything and recover.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I like that. Face everything and recover. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Fear is so prevalent. It's everywhere you look, throwing fear at you. It's so easy to get caught up in it.
Well, we have a society that thrives on feeding it to us.
Absolutely.
Oh,
everything about society.
Yeah, everything about news, everything about what they tell you,
advertisements, sitcoms, movies.
There's nothing positive about it.
You know what I do? I started listening.
Michael is my dude.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. I started listening to music. If there's any lyrics, the lyrics are in another language, so I don't get hung up on whatever that story is. I just enjoy the musicality.
I found that with that group that you sent me.
Walela?
Spanish.
Oh,
yeah, I absolutely love the music. I don't understand a word of it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, who's next? Did we get done?
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Samantha's next. And Indigo Jaguar says, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Guys.
You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome.
Yes. Okay, we'll see where it says.
Love a card.
I love the hummingbird, Samantha. That's
well, and that's what Walela, that group, I don't know if it's the same one you're talking about, but it's a Native American group, Rita Coolidge, but Walela means hummingbird in Cherokee.
Oh. No, it wasn't Rita Coolidge's group. It was a Spanish. I can't think of it. I'll tell you later.
I can't remember. I send so much stuff that I forget sometimes.
Oh, I hear you. Okay.
It's telling me to cut that deck.
Who wants to go first?
You.
Me?
Yeah, I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Hang on just a minute. Sorry. Yes, Aries girl. No Scott today. Family business. So this was a show without Scott.
Yeah.
He'll be back next month. No worries. Sorry about that.
Okay. The first card that I drew was emotional withdrawal. And it's like, that's what you feel like doing. Not necessarily the best thing for you to do, but sometimes you feel like you just want to get back and you just don't want to bother with anybody. But the next card was shadow, which means that everything, even though you don't see it, everything is still moving. Everything is still happening. So you may be by yourself, but things are happening even though you're not with it. Okay. But what they're doing is saying, set yourself a firm foundation. Okay. So that you don't necessarily miss out on what's going on. You need a firm foundation so that you can stick to what you need to know and not miss anything. Okay. Don't disappear from everybody because things move.
Transform.
When you're transforming,
Transform
you still need
and
that
use your
firm
gifts.
foundation.
You've got that foundation, then transform and use your gifts.
Exactly.
Nice.
All right.
Heather, are those cards you have, do they have gold on them, or is it just the way the light shows?
It's just the light. They aren't gold.
No,
There is gold on them, though.
Where?
They're really pretty.
There's yellow on the back.
No, on the when you show the face of them, because they're so shiny. Yeah, they're really pretty.
They're just shiny. There is a line here, but it's not on every single one of them. But they're just very colorful, which is what I like.
I'll have to check those out. Those are cool. Yeah, like I needed another thing to collect. Now it's tarot cards.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Bloody cards.
yeah. Psychic
Cards and
tarot,
crystals.
oracle cards.
Yeah, I like that. Those are cool. So this card, number 33, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than what you dared to dream. What a beautiful message that is.
Yeah.
I think we can all benefit from that message.
Absolutely.
You know, we're walking into a whole new future that has never been, you know, no rules are written yet for this, where we're going. So
No,
there are no rules written. You're absolutely right.
This one says, look inside yourself. This is from the fairy deck. Look inside yourself. You know, see how great you are. And right before I came on, I had gotten a message from Akashic Bob, you know, and it's like, he's like, you know, dream big. You can be anything, you know, you can do anything.
And the thing is, that card goes right back to remembering that things are moving on and you need a firm base. Hearing those things for yourself helps make that base firmer.
It does. It does. That's a really good point.
It does.
Oh, and here we got prayer answered with the buffalo. Look at that card.
Oh, that's cool.
So whatever you put out there, I mean, I'm amazed. And you know, I think I fall victim to this too, that a lot of times I don't realize that the angels and our guides are just there waiting for us to ask us. They won't do it unless we ask.
Oh, it's so hard to get that through our heads. You have to ask.
Uh-huh.
We're not supposed to ask for anything.
That's
what
what
do it on. It's just ridiculous how we've been taught.
I know. It's very difficult to ask for help from even your best buddy.
I know.
It's very hard to ask.
And that one of the biggest messages for me, I mean, to have my best friend just be able to move here and live right across the street. I mean, it's just like, that was what I asked for, but I didn't really ask, you know, not knowing that was how it was going to work out. And when I get up every morning before I get out of bed, I ask the angels and guides to bring me a happy surprise every day, and they always do.
That's cool.
And it might be seeing a raven, or it might be something simple, or it might be a nice big fat box of yarn that a nice friend sent me with that helps me make my mandalas. You know, I just never know what it's going to be. It's always something.
She says, thank you. Beautiful messages. And next is Wiki. There's plenty of time. We got another half hour. Get your questions out there.
And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's almost Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. we're going to talk about the afterlife on Tuesday's show. And I'm sorry, you guys, that Scott couldn't make it today. It was last minute, and sweet Juno decided it was, well,
Possible for her to help.
she said it was possible to be here. So she's making her debut on the Crone Zone. And we are so thrilled to have you.
Oh, it's an honor to be here. I've been, ever since I first saw you guys, I was like, I want to be on with them.
Well, we love having you.
Yes, we do. You bet, Warrior Girl. Let me go star you.
Okay, Ricky.
Oops. Well, that one just flew right out.
Go lay down, Sassy. Go lay down. Lay down.
Well, while they're still going, since I got mine out, they were talking. The first card is called mental conflict. And a lot of us have that mental conflict. But when we do have that mental conflict, the second card was spiritual strength. And you can't hardly see him, but it's a Buddha standing and another one holding up the roof. And it's very hard to see because of the coloring. It's against the back. It's green, and the green screen won't show it. But it's there to help hold you up. And if you go with your spiritual, since the strength is there to help you, it will resolve that conflict that you have in your brain. And remember that your ego, this one needs to be strong enough to handle your ego and let them know what's what. Okay? And sometimes it's just a waiting game for the spirit to overcome the brain conflict, for our spirit to overcome. Sometimes it just seems like a waiting game, but it does happen. Okay?
Wow. Cool.
Nice. You want to go or do you want? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go. Winter, take care of your needs. It's saying don't hibernate, but take care of yourself, and don't be afraid to face your fears so you can move on.
Very good. Nice.
All right.
So from the fairy deck, we have vacation. Look at that. That's one of my favorite cards in the whole deck.
That's cool.
That beautiful parrot. Even if it's just in your mind, you know, sometimes I have better journeys, the ones that I do, like shamanic journeying or whatever, than I could ever have if I actually had to physically go somewhere. But yeah. Focus on that journey into where you're going, where you're headed. And next we have perception. An ostrich with his head in sand.
That
not
goes
down
along
there.
with
That
the
goes
monkey
along
brain. Monkey
with,
brain versus
facing your fears too. Pull
Yeah.
your head out of your sand.
And what you're looking for ain't down there. Right?
No.
No, it's not. Aries girl, thank you for bringing up the Colorado shooting. Everybody, please send love and light to all those affected in Colorado for that horrendous act.
Yes.
Please send love, unity, consciousness, and enlightenment as well.
Yeah. Just,
For those souls that don't believe in diversity.
yeah. God bless them.
Flowing, you're on the list, babe.
And
Aries
about
girl, thank you.
with ostriches, you know, they're not really putting their head in the sand. That's how they, like, their nest is on the ground, and when they're like nurturing their eggs and stuff, that's actually what they're doing. It's not.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're not putting their head underground. That's just, it just looks that way, you know, from a distance. If you see them, that's what they're up to down there.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Imagine that. And Archangel Michael, card 11, embrace this magnificent or this magical moment. You are the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Excuse me, let me say that again. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Isn't that the key word? Allow.
Yeah.
You know, allow your wishes. You know, some people, they'll ask for, you know, they're having a hard time financially or whatever. I've got someone in my life that they're, you know, they're in this financial bind, and it's like, But you could give up that. They're hanging on to an old phone number because they want the California area code, but it's costing them $60 more a month. But they're worried if but the way I see it is when we do that, we shut off our abundance, because the universe is going to look, you can have $60 off a month if you'll just, $60 more in your pocket if you just give up that one thing, and then I'll bring you more things. I think that that's how the universe works sometimes. So allow that miracle to come in, and don't limit what it could be. It can be your wildest dream.
Amen.
I think these times that we're living in now more than ever, our powers of manifestation are greater than they've ever been on this planet, or at least in a long time.
I think probably ever.
Yeah.
What I've been,
because we are ascending, and as we ascend, they get better.
Mm-hmm. And just think about how all of us now all over the world are connected, all of us light workers. This has never happened before, that there's been an internet that, we're not just writing letters.
We're finally letting that spiritual strength that we have come in and do its job.
That's right.
And so
we have the communication to be able to do that now.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Whereas I always thought I really was beginning to hate the web for all the darkness, all the hate that was going on in it. But now my attitude is totally changed. I can finally find the good in it.
Right.
Because of communities like this.
Exactly. Well, and the ability to learn things, and I've been able to, I fixed my whole toilet by watching YouTube.
Exactly.
I mean, I took the tank off and everything, not the thing out of the floor, but all kinds of things I never thought I could do before. Don't want to do it again. Thank you. Now I'll hire somebody next time, but I did it.
Yeah. But you were able to do it.
Did we finish Wiki? I'm sorry.
We did. Sorry, train's going by.
Woo woo.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
It's loud. My house even shakes.
For what's coming. Hi, Lady Soul.
Hi, Lady Soul. Welcome. Nice to have you here today. I love trains. I grew up hearing one my entire childhood.
Yeah.
Before air conditioners.
I lived a block away from the commuter train, and we heard it going back and forth all day. Did stop pretty much towards evening, though, because commuters going to the city, that's New Jersey to New York, they were pretty well done by the end of the evening. So there weren't very many at night.
This is like the main east-west coast train, so it goes all times of the day and night.
Wow.
Hi, Tina M. Welcome.
Waiting for what is coming.
No, Warrior Girl, I didn't hear about that. I don't want to hear about things like that.
Political?
No, more death.
Oh.
More treating people like they're not humans. They're not worthy.
We're doing our part to shift that energy, and
yes, we want everybody to continue.
And we just have to send our love and light.
Okay, reading for Lady Soul.
Lady Soul.
Well, that's cool, because you have 3 very nice cards from me. And the first one is rejoice in celebration. Be happy what you're doing, be happy, and go out and have a really good time, because you've been making positive moves forward. And that's what this card says. Always remember, the universe is there to support you and to be whatever you want to be. Okay?
Ooh, lovely.
Very nice cards.
I've got that broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace.
That's good.
That's beautiful.
I always used to think broken arrow was, I didn't understand the message behind it. And then it's, broken. They broke the arrow. It's time of peace.
Yeah, they broke it on purpose.
They broke it for peace.
Yeah.
Yes.
No more war.
No more war.
Yeah.
Let's see what we've got for Lady Soul. Oh, how cute. Surrender to receive. You got the little otter there.
And I know she knows what you're talking about, too.
Yeah, and you can just float. See, otters, how they float. They've got that, however, I don't know if there's air built into the hairs or whatever, but it makes them easy to float. They're so playful and such happy creatures.
For those that just got here, Scott had family business, and so we decided to do something different today. And Miss Juno has joined us to read cards. So if you have your questions, please put them in the chat in all caps and emojis.
This card, the fairy deck, we have the magic of nature. Isn't that a beautiful card? Just hanging on to a bubble, you know, and just, you know, how when we meditate or whatever, we'll do that whole bubble thing, you know, and just figure, you can see now, visualize these fairies around you when you're out there in your bubble. How much more fun. Lots more fun to play when they got the fairies around. Play with. And Archangel Michael says, be the real you. We got this card before. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from experiencing your authentic self. So,
and we love your authentic self, Lady Soul.
Yes. Yeah. And is definitely cause for celebration.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at that big smile. She's got a big smile like Lady Soul.
She does. She does.
I like Lady Soul's style. She's got a very.
I do too.
You would recognize her just from her silhouette, you know.
I love her hats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Flowing is next.
Hi, Flowing.
Hi, Flowing. Oops, where did I go? That's not it. That's not the question. Okay, let me go back. Oh my God, I'll never find it.
I'm looking.
Anyway, it's for Flowing. Oh my God, it's way up there.
I haven't found it yet.
Flowing, what was your question? Can you type it in again, please? I'm inept this afternoon.
Oh, it's so hard
Message
to handle.
from her guides. She's reading.
Message from her guides. Okay, that's general.
Thank you very much.
I have a hard enough time keeping track of the chat when I'm a moderator and I'm focused on it, you know, and staring at it. It's still, you know, I don't think a lot of people realize the challenge of trying to do it on the fly, so to speak.
Good girl. Thank you.
She's laying down. All right.
I need to practice my shuffling with gloves on skills.
I don't know how you do it at all. I can't even imagine.
The smaller cards are actually harder. The bigger cards are easier with the gloves.
Hi, Indigo. Thanks for stopping in. Have a great day, rest of your weekend, and happy Thanksgiving.
Bye, Indigo.
You want to go?
No, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I threw 3. The first one is the base chakra. And that tells me that there may be some work for you to do to help make it stronger and healthier than it was. But always go for the light. Always reach for the light. And that will help with you. And they're saying to stand your ground. And that to me means you need to say what you really mean. And you need to say what's right for you. Speak what you feel is right. Okay. And that will also help you continue to reach for the light, but it will also help make your 5th chakra, your base chakra better. Not your 5th, your 1st chakra, your base chakra, a good foundation for it. But don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and say, no, this is the way it is.
Take charge with authority.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
That fit right in.
Nice.
I love it when that happens. Yeah. Speak your truth and take charge.
Yes. Speak your truth. That's the
Take
phrase
charge
I
of
could not
yourself.
get out. Yeah. Don't be afraid to.
Oh, look at this card you got, Flowing. You are about to shine.
Woo.
And it's an armadillo with a candle. How cool is that? You have to ponder that one.
That's wild.
Armadillo, he's got his suit of armor on, and if he needs to go within, he curls up in a ball.
And you're going to stand your ground.
Yeah.
Standing his ground. Yeah,
Yep.
I love that.
That's right.
And then if things get tough, you just curl up in a ball and roll with it. Right. Let's see. Follow your dreams. Ooh, look at that beautiful fairy card. Yeah.
I love
Stand your
those
ground
fairy
and follow
cards.
your dreams. I just can't stress it enough, and I feel it stronger every day. The powers of manifestation, like think outside the box, think outside these daily worries we have, and think about our world, how we want it, because we can make changes right now.
You have to think about what you want, not about what you don't want.
Because what you think about is what's going to happen.
Because what you think about is what you get.
And I even changed my language. Instead of saying I got something, like even if it's something I ordered from Amazon, right, and I paid for it, I say I received whatever it is instead of I got it. Just change that little tweak, it really makes a difference. And then I've got card 18, let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace the future. And this is Archangel Michael's support again.
Yeah.
And I think no matter, we all are in a situation, we can all relate to this, having to shed something, having to let something go.
Absolutely.
Even if it, the collective past that we've all been through in the last however many years. So I hope that's helpful, Flowing.
Yeah, let us know. And we've got Warrior Girl. She says, wow, I needed to hear that. Thank you. Yeah, those are great messages.
Well, I think since they were so related to each other, they really wanted you to get the point.
Exactly.
Yep.
They'll use a sword to do it.
Actually, this is the last question I have. So if anybody, if we missed anybody, please get your questions in.
You mean I don't get a reading from you guys?
Yeah, we can do one for you.
Yes, we should definitely do one for each other. Why not?
It's so weird, to be doing this, because it's like I'm watching you getting like, oh yeah, I'm on.
I want.
No, I mean I'm on with it. Like I can't just be a spectator. I got to do.
No.
It's so funny. It's such an honor to be here with you, ladies. I have to
Oh,
tell you.
thank you, sweetheart. It's an honor to have you here. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is fun. We haven't done this before.
Yeah, we've never done this before, so this is new and different and cool.
We can do it again maybe sometime.
Yeah. I'll go ahead since you guys are still working. The first card I got, you can't see it all because we have a green screen, but you have a monk standing and a great big Buddha above him holding up the roof. And it's spiritual strength. It says, so don't be afraid. You have the spiritual strength you need. And because you do, you're going to start to see reward and recognition for using it. Okay. And then they said, because of that, your prosperity begins.
We like prosperity.
Yeah.
We always like to hear that.
It's just saying, just go ahead and keep that spiritual strength. It will be recognized and it will end up being prosperous for you.
Nice.
Cool. I got the Earth Guardian who says stay rooted and grounded.
Yep.
And we know how important that is. Juno, who's the Earth Guardian with wings? Can you see the card?
Can't really see that. I don't. I
can't really see. He's all in green with white rings and has an emerald in his forehead. And he has white hair. He looks like an elf to me.
But he's got wings.
But he has wings.
Like he's an elf that married into his parents were an elf and a fairy. So he's an elf with fairy wings.
Earth Guardian.
Yeah, but does it say in the book?
Of course it does. That doesn't matter. I'm not using the book.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Yes.
We're ready for you.
Our warrior girl, the fairies say, moving forward fearlessly. Boy, fear sure has come up a lot in today's readings, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just to let this fear go. And I really feel that the angel presence for all of us is so much greater than it's ever been, that it's a lot safer in a way to let go now. There's more of them around. So
there really
there's a better chance of us being, our descent being buffered and us being lifted back up again with all that good energy. And the animal apothecary, again, prayers answered. The buffalo came up again. And I even cut these cards, I shuffled them and then I cut them. Yeah, and I think that this is another message for all of us as well, for Warrior Girl and us, that, put the prayers out.
Going your way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I believe. I really believe. And
wow, that's beautiful.
Says, prioritize self-care. I think this is a good one for Warrior Girl. You do so much for others. It is time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. And sometimes we're in that so much in our own way. Well, I don't want to bother somebody or whatever we tell ourselves. And,
You mean that we've been programmed to think?
Yeah.
And we've been programmed not to ask for help. Right?
Yeah.
We need to ask for help.
Yeah.
But it's also important to take care of our own selves before we can, we can't help somebody else. So we've got our own act together. And that takes however long it takes. Sometimes it takes a while for us to do our self-care. You can't just do it in one hot bath, it might take a week or more, but that's okay to do that.
Or 30 years.
Yeah. Calgon, take me far, far away. Remember those commercials?
I do. Calgon, take me away.
That only worked so long. Once the kids got older, it didn't work anymore.
Let me just see.
And we have the Fleming.
Who do we have? Oh, Sharon.
Oh, no, that's not it. Hi, Sharon. Someday it flipped just as I went to click on it.
Oh, you're welcome, hon.
Okay.
You too.
Hi, Sharon Sipe. How are you, darling? Okay, I think we have one more, and it's Butterfly Kisses.
What was that?
Oh, cool. Hi, Butterfly.
Yes.
Okay.
You already did it.
Okay.
You betcha we got time. Thank you, Sharon.
Okay.
Sharon is like the omnipresent one. She
is. She's just. I don't know how she does it. And from morning to night.
I know.
I'll see her first thing in the morning, and I'll see her the last thing at night.
And she's always so thoughtful too.
Always wishing everybody a birthday for the month. We love you, Sharon Sipe. In case you didn't know that, I think she probably knows how much we all appreciate her.
Butterfly Kisses.
Warrior Girl also said every time she uploaded a video to her channel, she was getting unexpected checks in the mail. I want that too. I think that sounds brilliant. I would like to manifest that as well, and so it is.
Well, even like with my friend getting this house, which it all just happened. Nothing was efforted. She's paid like almost half of what she would like, what it's worth. It just worked out such a deal.
That's beautiful.
And so many amazing, you just got to believe. Okay.
Okay, Heather, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, the first card was Universe. And you should know that Universe is yours. Anything that you want to manifest is there for you. And it says that you are getting a fulfillment of your wishes. You just need to wait on them and to always use your wisdom. You have a great deal of wisdom about what's going on and what's happening. And
Take time to reflect.
And they want you to rely on it. So you'll have to listen. Okay?
Reflect on that. You have the wisdom inside of you.
Very nice.
She does.
The Animal Apothecary. Oh, perfect card for Thanksgiving. Magnetism through gratitude. And it's got a turkey for Thanksgiving.
It's got a turkey lurkey on it.
Yeah. And look at those three cups with hearts in them on the top with a big U-shaped magnet. So you're just drawing in that abundance. Look at that.
Fun with friends.
It's just important to have the gratitude.
Absolutely.
I'm working on a video. I think it's going to go up tomorrow or Monday about Thanksgiving and all the superstitions and the different interesting things about Thanksgiving. So,
that'll be fun. Good for you.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
That card was a good one to come up. Rise above problems. There you go. You can always learn from that. It's just a
use your
project to
wisdom.
overcome, you know? You just rise above it. And the train even agrees.
Woo!
Yep, heard it. That's unusual for me.
That's
And
great.
it's really funny because like I live pretty much right across from where the crossing is, you know, so that's where the whistle goes off. But there's other crossings, so you'll hear it. And even before the farthest one away from me, before I can even hear that, I can feel the train. So that's like almost a
Yeah.
mile away. I can feel the train before it even can be heard. Oh,
Wow.
here we go again. Prioritize self-care, the same card we got for Warrior Girl. You do so much for others. It is time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. And I know that's a really nice message for Butterfly because she does so much to help other people and just puts out so much good energy and works with her guides and her angels. And I love all the hearts on this card, like heart bubbles just emanating off this person.
Oh, no, look at all those hearts.
Isn't that cool? They're all different colors.
Flying out of her chest.
Yeah, a cornucopia of hearts.
Yeah,
so there.
That's
Beautiful. That's the last question that I have.
You can do me?
Sure.
Yep. Let's do you, and then you can do us. Why not? And then we'll do the collective.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody
just wouldn't be right to not. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't get a card from you guys. You don't have to do that.
I know, right? Warrior Girl says, wow, beautiful confirmation. Yeah, it was. Nice reading for Butterfly Kisses.
She's a sweetheart.
Thanks, everybody, for sticking around with this unusual show today. We're sorry Scott couldn't make it, but what fun we've had in a different type of show. So that's fun.
Well, this really does fit you. It really does. The very first card I got was Patience and Planning, which is what you need to use for each of your different videos. And then also the second card was Throat Chakra. So take care of your throat so that everything that you need to say can be said. Okay? And actually, I thought there was a second card behind it. Ah, there is. Let me find out what that card is. There's one stuck. Ah, third eye chakra. I think that's so that you can see what it is that you need to do.
Ooh, interesting.
Nice.
I think it's interesting that it's kind of hidden.
Yeah.
The throat chakra. Okay.
Very interesting. And
Very
it's
interesting.
like when I go to record my videos, a lot of times, like I have to stop several times to clear my throat or whatever. It's like, it's a thing. People think it's just easy and you can just sit and talk and every word comes out right. And
they're saying take care of it.
Yeah.
They know
It's
you need
not
it.
easy.
And it's not easy. And like I said, this one was stuck to it. I almost couldn't get it apart.
Interesting.
And they also said that when you're doing it, sometimes you have a mental conflict as to what to include and what not to.
Well,
so you need
that
to go
means be brave and honest.
and use your
Just use your discernment,
and use your third eye to help make those decisions.
which you do. So that's perfect.
That's why I said this is you.
All righty.
I had a
Hi,
healing.
White Dragon. You missed a different one.
I had a healing a few weeks ago with Dr. Gail on the Solaris Healing Center.
I'm going in there tomorrow. I'm going to try to get a healing tomorrow.
And she had a little man that came in with a squeegee and cleaned off my third eye.
Oh,
so
cool.
Yeah. So that's very interesting.
Did you see anything different? Did you see?
Yeah, things have increased since then, I have to say.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
she needs
brilliant.
to do that to my lungs.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Butterfly Kisses. Oh, good. She says she'll be posting 2 Thanksgiving videos tomorrow.
Great.
Yay.
And Thursday to thank you all. Oh, yay. That'll be fun. Yes, it is Juno skeleton hands. It most assuredly is.
So, look at for Priscilla. Here we go. Or I mean for Heather.
Let me get the cards pulled for that. When you're done, I'll read.
Oh,
okay.
I did. Are we? Oh,
Are you reading for me or for her?
Wait, it was
this
2 and
is for
2,
Heather.
so
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is for
Oh.
Priscilla?
No,
No,
this
it's
is for Heather. I pulled it for you. I
Oh,
said it
okay.
wrong. But it's interesting. This is the third time this card has come up today. And I cut these cards. I shuffle and then I cut them in 3 piles. So it's
I saw
not
it
like they're
earlier.
just, but it says, be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. So this is
I love
obviously a message of the day for that to come up 3
For all of
times.
us.
Yes, for all of us.
Mhm.
Yes. That's
And
cool.
then the next one
That's cool.
I pulled out of the deck for Priscilla. And here we go again. Let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to serve your energetic connections to the your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future.
Woohoo!
So,
Okay.
Let it
looks like
go.
we got a lot of sword work to do and a lot of self-care going on and speak our truth. So there you
Yeah,
go.
Brilliant.
we do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's fantastic. Okay, so I need to do one for you.
You do? Okay.
Ignite your passions.
Okay.
Time to get to painting again.
Oh, do you paint?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd
Oh
love
my
to
God,
see
she's
it.
incredible. This
What do you-
room that we're in, our studio, well, there's only one wall that doesn't. Nope, it's got paintings too. It's covered. All the walls are covered in paint and Heather's paintings.
I've got as many of them stored in a cabinet outside.
Yeah,
Wow, a woman of many talents.
she is a woman of many talents for sure. White Dragon, I know you just came in. Can we give White Dragon
Of
a
course.
reading?
Certainly.
Yeah, well, let me get yours first.
Okay,
The first card is stand your ground.
I'm pretty
No
good
matter
at
who's
that.
talking to you, stand your ground and keep yourself balanced.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh. And watch out because you are breaking out, but don't get trapped in fear.
That's a good one for me.
Yeah.
That's a great one for me.
Nice
Thank you.
cards.
White Dragon says he visited Solaris last night. Cool place with so much color and music. Just float and recharge. Well, I'm going to go to the center tomorrow. See if I can't get a healing. Oops, I didn't realize I still had one up there.
Have you ever tried to do the White Dragon goes there? Have you ever tried to do that?
No, I just fall asleep.
Yeah,
But
I
I
need to.
guess maybe intentionally I can do it.
Yeah, something I want to work on. Myself.
There's some place I go when I meditate, but I don't know. It's just very comfortable. I don't know where it's at.
I don't know.
I just know when I've been there because I feel so much better.
Okay. This is a card for White Dragon. Yes, let's all go together.
There you go.
Oh, it's winter. Take care of your needs, White Dragon. Reflect. Sit back and reflect. Stay warm and cozy, but don't get lazy. Find out who you really are and let it shine. Wow. Okay. There you go. It's 160 light years away. Priscilla, you stay put.
What was that?
He said, Priscilla, you stay put.
Yeah.
He knows I won't come back. I love it.
I just don't see this one happening. The first one I got for you was fulfillment of wishes. And I know they're hard to see because there's so much green in them. It's part of the reason I don't use them because the green's green. But it's saying that you will continue to have fulfillment of your wishes.
This is for you, White Dragon.
Yeah. And it also says that your memories are full of love. You actually love being able to remember things because they are so full of love.
I love that.
And what I get is that you at one time did have conflict and you may have felt defeated. I just don't see that for you now.
Mm-mm.
They're just saying, forget those. It happened. It's gone because everything is full of love. The memories
Lovely.
that you keep are full of love and you are getting the things that you've asked for. So
Brilliant.
Nice. Ready?
All right.
Okay. Animal Apothecary has, somebody's knocking on your door. It's a woodpecker of opportunity.
there you go.
Interesting.
Yeah. That makes me want to look up the meaning of a red door. I can't think of that off the top of my head, but that's got to be
what is the red
meaningful.
door?
Yeah. Does he see red doors when he goes up on the, in these different adventures he goes on?
I know, right?
Oh, and there's also a bee on there too. Bees are about being productive, and they also work in unison with others. You think about the hive, and
Yeah.
I went to what is it in Salt Lake City? Who was it? Was it Brigham Young? Is that who started all that? And if you go through the house, like the newel posts are beehives, like beehives are carved into the wood all over
is
that
that
house.
right?
The bees were a main, yeah.
The guy that started the Mormon religion, is that who you're talking about?
Yeah. Look at this. The
Was
letting
it
go.
L. Ron Hubbard or somebody
No,
like
no,
that?
no.
No,
No,
wasn't
it's
it?
Brigham Young. I think it
Brigham Young,
was.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Brigham Young?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look at here. We have a different deck, but we have letting go again. This is
Boy,
the
we're getting a
fairy
lot
deck.
of that.
I would
Yeah.
say letting go is that
A big
last
theme.
card I had.
Well, look, this reminds me of White Dragon. Looks like, she's reaching up to space, like, beyond Earth, which I know he can relate to. And from
Definitely.
Archangel Michael, we have number 8, deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward.
I think I had the card of reflection. That winter card's about reflecting.
Yeah. Well, I think Thanksgiving time we do reflect.
It is.
It is. It's a good time.
Yeah, reflect on what we're thankful for and on our families and our friends. And so I think stay focused on that positive. We know it's going to be a bumpy ride on the 3D plane, but it doesn't have to be in our other life,
That's right.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you. So let's do pull each a card for the collective, and then we'll say goodbye to everybody. And we're so appreciative of everyone that
Yeah.
came by today.
And thanks for hanging in with us.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming.
We've been dying to have you on. I can't believe it took so long.
Purpose with this.
It was perfect timing, I guess. Right?
And it all just worked
And I
out.
just drew one card.
I got the shapeshifter card. That's the second time it's come up today, too. So it's telling us all it's time to transform. Step out of that box, leave our fears behind, and transform into who we really are. I love that. That's a beautiful card for the collective.
We're shape-shifting on Thanksgiving. We'll all be shape-shifting a little wider when before we sat down to dinner. A little more
Don't forget to wear your fat pants for dinner.
Pants? Who's wearing pants?
Oh, thank you, Warrior Girl. She says, I'm enjoying this relaxing Sunday afternoon with you. I couldn't think of a better compliment.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And
That's
the card
beautiful.
I got was crown chakra.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I think they're just saying, maybe clean it out during Thanksgiving so you can continue on from then on. It's a great card. Everybody knows where
Connecting
it's
to our
located.
higher self.
Connecting to our higher self. So don't be afraid to do that.
And look,
Meditation's
it's the
great.
color of my hair.
Your crown chakra overflowing.
My crown chakra is wide open.
What you get?
Oh.
Yeah, Archangel Michael says, number 32, the way forward is open, just like your crown chakra. There you go.
There
You
you
are
go.
not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound.
Yes.
I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Oh, what a wonderful card
What
that
a
is.
wonderful collective card. That is
That's
just
great.
fabulous.
It is.
And it
It's
goes
great.
perfectly with the other cards.
Yes.
Yeah. And spread that
Funny how
message
that
on
works.
Thanksgiving Day, even if you
Yes.
can't speak to those people and tell them that for whatever reason, send it to
Yeah.
them energetically, let it go and enjoy your time with them.
That's right. That's right.
Yep, we're
Okay.
going to have a great Thanksgiving here.
Yes.
We just had Thanksgiving with friends, And there's 6 of us, and we'll be eating out on the lanai where it's nice and breezy and
Or not, it doesn't matter.
or not.
Nice
It's
breeze is
beautiful out
very
there.
wonderful. It's nice being outside now because it is
That time
winter.
of year. It's winter in the Keys.
which means it's wonderful outside.
Yeah, it means it's 75.
Yeah,
Nice.
something like that. So
Oh, I love it.
anyway, thank you.
Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, and share if you feel so inclined. We'd really appreciate it. And we really enjoy each and every one of you being here and appreciate
And
all
please
of you.
share your love with the world, with the
Shine your
universe.
light.
Shine, be the light.
That's right. And be sure and surround the whole planet in unconditional love and healing light, because we all need it. And we all
unity
deserve it.
consciousness. Yes.
And Juno, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you, Juno.
Thank you for inviting me. And everybody, eat as much of your favorite thing on Thanksgiving as you want, with
Yes.
no guilt. Enjoy every bite. I said
What
so.
are you going to have, Juno? What are you going to have, Juno?
My birthday's around Thanksgiving, so that's my favorite meal, even because sometimes it's on that day. But I make my own. I do a turkey dinner, and I make my own squash and stuffing, and do the whole thing. So, and then my dogs look at me and go, "Why can't I have some?"
Yeah, exactly.
And they get to
hope
smell
you have
it.
a wonderful Thanksgiving, and maybe we'll see you on Tuesday's show. Tuesday's show is about the afterlife.
Yeah.
3 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific. Join us if you can. We'd love to see you guys there. Until then, we love you. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.